Third Sunday of Lent, year C. Another chance. Have you ever had another chance given to you? To speak about repentance, Jesus uses the illustration of the unproductive fig tree, which for 3 years bore no fruit. The gardener requested for one more year, or one more chance, or another chance to give it special attention and plenty of fertilizer. Fig trees were plentiful in Israel. In this parable, the fig tree also represents the nation of Israel. The fruitless fig tree will be cut down. Israel, therefore, will be cut off from God's blessings for refusing God's Son. In the Old Testament, a fruit tree was often used as a symbol of godly living. Psalm 1 verse 3, Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 7 to 8. Jesus pointed out what would happen to the other kind of tree, the kind that took valuable time and space and still produced nothing for the patient gardener. This was one way Jesus warned his listeners that God would not tolerate forever their lack of productivity. In Luke chapter 3 verse 9, John the Baptist's version of the same message is portrayed. The difference with this pericope is that despite the justice of the owner of the land, there is always a last chance that God gives his people. The story of Hezekiah can inspire us to understand how God welcomes those who repent. Hezekiah was due to die, but he requested for another chance. Isaiah chapter 38 verse 1 to 6, 2 Kings chapter 20 verse 1 and following. God was willing to move heaven and earth in order to give Hezekiah a second chance at life and as ruler of God's people. God not only gave Hezekiah a second chance of life, he gave the king another 15 years of peace from war. For God delivered Israel from the king of Assyria, and God defended Jerusalem for God's own sake. King Hezekiah was not only healed, but was at rest for the last 15 years of his life. All God needs from us is repentance. Death can come at any time. Lent is a period God gives us another chance for repentance. Lent falls within a very special framework. It's an opportunity for us to be soaked in God's mercy, and we must make use of the another chance to come close to God. Tomorrow may be too late. Have you been enjoying God's special treatment without giving anything in return? If so, respond to the gardener's patient care and begin to bear the fruit God has created you to produce. Life is wonderful. Life is precious. We have got to make the best use of every day that we are granted. We each represent the fig tree in the parable. The Father owns the vineyard. The Son is a gardener, giving us the ability to grow. The Spirit represents the gifts that we have, which will attract others. But we have free will. It is up to us to choose to bear fruit for the Lord. As we look at our lives during Lent, we also ask ourselves, are we bearing fruit? May Almighty God bless you, the Father and the Son